Awesome to be sat here out in the middle of the wilderness in the Pridelands Game Reserve with my absolute favorite, the African elephant. Super, so my name is Liam Burrow, very happy to be back here live on Drive with Wild Earth, and yeah, after about a year off your screens, very happy to be back out on safari with you. So BK and myself have come down to Leopard Dam to check what's up and about. We've come across a wonderful breeding herd of elephants who are just starting to move off into a thicket now. Thanks so much, Michelle. It has been yeah, a great long while, but very happy to be back here on Wild Earth, sharing these incredible drives with all of you. Yeah, and as many of you will know from seeing me on your screens on previous safaris, Ellies are my absolute favorite. Can spend hundreds of hours with these guys. Very large female, almost certainly the matriarch of this group, a female leader.
This is brilliant. There's a young baby in the group there. Wow, look at this. This is a brilliant sighting. We had no idea that we were going to uncover them. We've been tracking an elephant bull for the last half an hour or so, and we've been hot on his trail. We managed to spot him on one of the rises of land, and so we thought, okay, let's go see if we can see him and show him to you. And then Morgan spotted the breeding herd just in the bush here. So it's funny what you find when you're tracking. Sometimes you're looking for example, an elephant bull, and you follow and you follow and you follow, and then you find something truly amazing. It seems like they're pretty hungry at the moment. A lot of them are feeding and looking for places to feed, but I'm pretty sure at some point this afternoon, before the sun goes down, these very elephants will probably go to Hlosi Lodge for a quick drink of water. And it does seem like they're angling that way, sort of feeding in that direction. So we've been watching the breeding group of the elephants. They've gone into the thicket at the moment, but thank goodness this bull is right here. Now we can have a good look. I think he's enjoying the sun, to be honest. It's nice and warm up here. Isn't he magnificent, eh? Just enjoying that bush. He's been feeding there for quite some time. So whatever he's feeding on, he's really enjoying it. I think it might be the needle bush. Let me take a look here. Yeah, it's a needle bush. Oh, thanks, Hilda. It is a special moment. Every time we're out here with all of you and we find some nice animals, it's always a special moment. We love it out here. Now, it's interesting because, yeah, we're in the dune thicket at the moment. We're a little bit elevated, which is quite nice. That helps a lot for the signal. But as we went down the road a little bit, we lost a bit of signal. But Morgan, he knows all the secret spots. He knows how to read the layout of the land here. And so we got nice and elevated here. And, yeah, here he is. But he's actually eating on a needle bush, also known as a bee sting bush. And some of you might remember that segment I did once with Morgan, once with Mpho, where I put a needle in my hand to display the acupuncture. And that's exactly what he's eating now. So the plant that he's eating, the local bushmen actually used to use that plant as a local anesthetic, but also for acupuncture, accessing the pressure points through a needle.
It never hurts to toss some loose sand over you. Oh, look at that. He walked right past us. This is exactly why at different places, depending on the soil types, elephants can look like they're different colors. Sometimes red, sometimes brown, sometimes white, sometimes dark, sometimes very gray. It all depends on what type of sand they're throwing on themselves. This is very loose, coarse-grained granitic soils. So it just ends up making them look dusty.
Well, as you can see, we've got a beautiful male elephant just moving away from us, and he's just busy feeding on some of the combretums as well. A beautiful male, not an oldish male, maybe about a 25, 30-year-old male. And look what we have in the foreground. We've got old Tlalamba. So yes, this is fantastic. This is so amazing for Caturday. I'm happy to get old Tlalamba here once again around where she had her duiker kill from this morning. I'm hoping that she was actually going to take this duiker up in, or hoist this duiker into the tree for this afternoon. Oh, something got her attention there. I wonder what's coming here. Maybe. So I think what she needs to do. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful stare. She is so stunning. Just reminds me of her mother, doesn't it? Or Tandi. Just, she's starting to look like Tandi more and more and more every day. Like, you know, it's just, I don't know. There's something about her that's got a lot of Tandi in her. Oh, it looks like she is climbing into that duiker now. You can see how she's plucking it. So you see how she uses the front of her mouth, her front teeth. So what leopards do, they like to pluck the fur off first. So they don't want to eat the fur. They haven't got that stomach enzymes like hyenas and lions, much stronger stomach enzymes that actually can really digest the fur. Where you'll find a leopard rather wants to pluck the fur, or if it's a bird, feathers, pluck it before they actually open it up and start feeding on that prey. And she's plucking away. I can't see how much she's eaten for the day. I'm sure she's had a little bit. I'm sure she went for the internal organs already this morning. There you go. Don't know why. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just my position here where I'm seeing her. But she's just staring straight back at where her kill is. So as I say, it is now getting a little bit dark. She wants to. She's thinking about it. I think she's going to drag that kill up into a tree very soon. You can see she's very much aware of all the noises around you at the moment. As I say, sometimes patience pays off, and let's see if it does pay off here.
We have a not very happy looking chameleon. There's been lightning in the skies in the background. I think we're going to get some rain tonight, which is going to make my dream of driving the Mulwati before I leave further away, but that's okay. We don't often see chameleons in the Mulwati, but we also don't often drive the Mulwati in the dark. So that was probably one of the reasons we don't end up finding them there.
But yeah, we've got some Cape buffalo at the moment. Yeah, just heading south into Djuma from Buffelshoek cut line. So the way they're going now, it looks like they're heading south. And quite a big herd, but they've already, most of them have crossed over and heading straight south towards Kari Dam or Djuma Dam. And always one thing I find when you find buffaloes like this at night time, I keep a close eye on what's trailing them, because how many times have I found lions trailing buffaloes at night time? You find buffaloes, sometimes you find lions. But you can see they're even looking back. Earring. Got an interesting earring there, a very leafy one. So clearly, of course, he must have been horning a bush or something and then ripped off a branch from one of the trees, and then of course looks like it got stuck there on underneath his horn.
It's getting closer and it's getting more intense. It's beautiful. Thank you for all your questions and your comments. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye for now.